Hello everybody, greetings to Tokyo. How you doing? So for the last few days I've been registering, researching, getting all the paperwork needed for Leo to go to the United States Embassy here in Tokyo, which is just a couple hundred meters in this direction. And I wanted to talk to you about the process for anybody who's here registering their baby for their birth and getting the passport. It's kind of a somewhat complicated process. We're joined here by co-reporter Kanai. We're going to talk to you on the street corner for a few minutes because Leo is getting a little bit hungry. You're American almost, 6 weeks. So they told me that the process in total is going to take about 6 to 8 weeks, but probably quicker because I guess there's just not a lot of people applying for passports and whatnot. All the forms that you need are, I'm going to put a link in the description here. You can get them and download them from the U.S. Embassy's site here in Tokyo. There's two forms that you definitely need. One of them is the application, and the other one is the passport application, the birth registration and the passport application. After that, it's very important to have supplemental information. Kanai had to go and get the, where'd you get the? Koseki Tohon? The Koseki Tohon, which is the family registration in Taitoku, in Chioku, in the ward in which it's registered. So it's not even the one that you're living in, but the ward where it's registered at. Other supplementary documents included our marriage certificate, also his birth certificate. The cool thing is that they ask for translations in Japanese, or they want you to translate the forms from Japanese to English, but they actually have templates for you to do that, where you just have to fill in what you need to do. So it made it pretty painless, and you didn't need to have it notarized or anything like that. Now, the supplementary information, they want proof that you are actually residing in the United States or have resided for, I think, 4 or 5 years. So I had my college transcript.
Leo.
He's curious. I had my college transcript available, and they didn't ask for it, but the people before that, it just depends on luck of the draw. They might ask you for more supplementary information, but we had everything just in case. So I had to prove that I was a resident of the U.S., and I had my birth certificate with me. I had all these supporting documents. We made copies of everything, but it didn't seem necessary to do that. It was actually quite fast, yes. I think. Overall, the process took about 40 minutes. We were in and out. We got here 5 minutes early. We were sitting down and waiting at exactly 2 o'clock, which was our appointment. After 15 minutes of waiting, they called us up, and one woman helped us prepare. A Japanese lady helped us prepare behind the window, make sure all the forms were in order. Then they passed that to an officer, and the officer went through all of the supporting documents. We'd done everything in the inside of the template in Adobe, so everything was typed out and done really nicely. I think they appreciated that. It expedited the situation, the circumstances, and we were in and out in 45 minutes, which is pretty fast. Hey, Brandani is in the house. Aloha.
Aloha.
So it's gonna take 5 to 6 weeks, maybe up to 8 weeks for the passport to come. But the registration and the birth. Oh, there was one other thing. You remember, Kanai? We had to. So he was actually hungry and was getting the milk.
Yeah.
And we had to get. While he was getting the milk, the officer told us, please bring Leo up to the window. So the three of us had to go up there, and we had to raise our right hand, your right hand, and swear that the information provided was the truth. And I guess did we raise his right hand too? I think we did. And it was pretty much over from there. That was the most important. They gave us back our passports. We had to bring a letter pack, which is a prepaid envelope from Japan Post. I think we didn't get the one that requires signatures. We just got the El Cheapo one, and that was 370 yen. When they get they have our original documents, the Koseki and things like this. They'll put it into the envelope and send it back to us. So they don't keep your passport. But other than that, as soon as he gets his passport and everything, he'll be an American citizen and not have to wait in the lines. I don't think Kanai waits in the lines anyways. She can come with me when we arrive in the United States. We're planning to go to fly back to New York on December 10th, and we'll be away for a couple of weeks. So we'll have some live streams. Leo's first trip to America, to visit his grandparents. But yeah, it was pretty. To get all the paperwork together was actually really hard. But I was surprised we didn't really need all of it. Just a checklist of, you just follow the checklist, and it should be a pretty painless experience. The couple in front of us didn't have everything organized, so it required a great deal of time, and I think that they were there a little bit longer than us, a lot longer, and it made it harder. So their interview was a lot longer too. I think that the officer asked for more supporting details. Because we came in pretty organized, we were in and out, and we didn't have to show as much documentation. But the one asking me for the time I spent in the United States was really hard. I was lucky I found an old transcript from Ohio State University that I could prove that I was there for 4 or 5 years, getting to I have a degree in economics and English literature, and the grades were not that good in some of those biology classes, so I'm just glad they didn't ask for it. It's embarrassing. It's not a joke. What did you think, Kanai? Do you want to get an American citizenship too? Thank you, Moe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or should I say,
card?
yeah, Mo maybe for you? Yeah, maybe can I get a green card?
Can I?
I think so. I don't know.
But you're living here.
I don't think we need the green card, but I don't know. If you decide to work there, maybe it's better to get it. But a cool thing is I have a CIO card for India, which is citizens. Is it CIO? Citizens of India from overseas, I think it's what it's called. So I have pretty much like a green card for India, and we could register Kanai after 2 years of marriage. You can get a CIO card too, and
so
Leo.
I can go to India.
Yeah, so Leo, you can get an Indian CIO card too, because your grandma is Indian. She was born in India, so he'll have access to go to India too. That's gonna be kind of cool, because the visa to get for India is pretty tough. Well, in all, pretty happy with the situation. It's a proud moment when you can register, become an American citizen. He doesn't even know what just happened, but
this t-shirt.
Oh yeah, he's got his U.S. T-shirt on there too.
He has a U.S. T-shirt.
Stars and Stripes, baby. And when he's 22 years old, he has to decide whether or not he wants American citizenship or Japanese citizenship. That's going to be really tough. The news report came out about a week ago that said Japan is the strongest passport in the world. Japan and Singapore, I believe, are the two strongest passports in the world. So he's gonna want to. It's gonna be a tough decision, but U.S. passport's pretty cool too. So, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. Having gone through this process, I think it's important for us to share, especially for new parents. You got so many other things to do. One of the last things you need to do is more paperwork, but for D-Moon, Daddy, shut up. Let's go eat. He ate already. It's actually Kanai who's saying it.
Yes.
She's saying, let's go and get some lunch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go this direction, I think, maybe, and find some food and then take a taxi back. We don't live too far away from here. The U.S. Embassy is in this direction. By the way, if you do come by taxi, don't drop off in front of the gate. The police will come out and start asking questions. That's when they start asking questions. U.S. Embassy is pretty intimidating, right? I don't know. I had to come here to register our wedding certificate after we got married. She hasn't been here for 10 years.
Yes.
But it's very intimidating to go to the U.S. Embassy because it's just a lot of security. But the staff know that it's intimidating, so I was pretty happy. They were very friendly and had a lot of things to say, and it was a good experience overall. Yeah. Happy for you guys. Thanks so much for the messages. I have a new video just released on the edited video channel. Eric Stripsick and I eat street food. It's a pretty cool video drop. 25 minutes of street food fun. Definitely check that out. Leo was checking it out. If you look at the Instagram, you can see Leo watching. He likes the cars. Leo, say goodbye.
Say bye.
Oh, he's on this direction now.
Leo.
Say goodbye. You're American. Do you know any patriotic songs?
Bye.
Yeah. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy good with hand in your face. That's not the way the founding fathers wanted it to go. All right, everybody, have a good country road. That's a very important American patriotic song. Actually, I have an episode on this coming up soon. It's a top secret one, but Country Road is kind of special here in Japan too. All right, everybody. Leave me your questions and comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, happy to answer and make this as less painful as possible. But it's an important thing, especially if you have a son and you want him to become an American citizen. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Gerardo writes in here, he is going to pay taxes his whole life now. Oh, no. I think it's a little bit more than that, but maybe that's part of it. Gotta support the motherland.